Welcome back everyone to Catherine's Plates. I'm Catherine. Let's make the absolute best macaroni salad to end all others. We have tender pasta, we have crunchy vegetables, we have a creamy sauce to pull it all together. And there's a secret ingredient in here. Let's make it. Let's talk about the pasta. That's the first thing we're going to do. I brought a large pot of water to a boil over high heat. I have placed a lid on it because it comes to a boil faster that way. I am using these elbows, and this is a type of macaroni. And I picked this up from my regular grocery store here in town, H-E-B, which is known in Texas. This is 1 pound, and you want to make sure that you have a small pasta. And then we've got some salt here that we're going to flavor the water with, which will help flavor our pasta. There we go. You want a rolling boil. Here goes our salt, about ½ a tablespoon. We're going to add in our pasta. We're going to give it a mix for about 30 seconds. That will keep it from sticking, and we'll go back to it every now and then and finish stirring it. And we're going to cook this until it is tender. Generally it takes about 6 to 7 minutes. Whatever instructions are on the back of your package. For a good crunch to your macaroni salad and to give it some color, we're going to add some vegetables that have a crunch to them. So I'm going to take some celery. I pulled this out of the center of the celery stalk to get these nice ribs here that got the flowers on them, because you know I like these leafiness to my celery. And I'm just going to cut very thin strips down the celery here. And then I'm just going to run my knife through all the way down to the other end. I have 3 ribs here. Now the ribs of celery come off of the big stalk. I love celery in any type of salads. All right, all the way down. Make sure it's nice and small. You don't want big chunks in our macaroni salad. Woo! Y'all, you know what that smells like. Woo, delicious. I've got some green onions, and I've already cleaned them off and took the ends off. And I'm going to start on the green end here. Let's move that out of the way a little bit. And then we'll go in. We'll cut them. We want everything the same size. Now I'm cutting these while my pasta's cooking. We're multitasking. And I'm going to go all the way down to the white. We got 1 pound of pasta, so I want to make sure we have enough vegetables for every bite. Got a bell pepper. We're just going to cut off around the whole pepper here. Flatten it out. Run your knife through into strips. Just think of all the colors of the peppers you can use because it's summertime. The orange, the red, the yellow really will give it a nice pop to our macaroni salad. So I've turned my peppers, the strips around, and then I'm just running my knife through. All right, the time is up for my pasta. I'm just going to go in. I'm going to give that a try and make sure it's nice and tender. All right, let's drain it. All right, we're going to drain the pasta. We're going to run cold water over it until the pasta cools down. Add some ice. It'll cool it down faster. Now I'm just going to take some paper towels and I'm just going to blot the pasta, move it around and get some of that excess water off. before we dump it into a large bowl. There we go. To add a different flavor to our macaroni salad, I'm going to be adding in some roasted red bell pepper instead of just the regular bell pepper off the plant. These are going to be good, and this is mild, so you'll be able to take that flavor. Now, this is not the secret ingredient. Hang on to that. This will add another flavor profile and also add a nice color to the dish. Offset that green. What do y'all think? That right there? We'll chop this up and see what we need to do. Probably more of a dice. That's what I'm getting out of this. That looks good. Okay, what we're going to do now is add this to our pasta. Bell pepper. Green onion. Celery. What's left on the board? That's green. The red bell pepper that was roasted, that we pulled out of a jar. Let's mix that all up together. Ooh, y'all let me know what else you would put into your macaroni salad. We still got that delicious sauce to pull it all together. It's going to be creamy. It's going to add a lot of flavor. Y'all wait and see. I need this dish for a picnic, and I guarantee you this bowl will come back empty. All right, y'all, let's make that delicious sauce to pull this all together. Oop, just kidding. For a little bit of tang, we're going to add sour cream. Now we put 1 cup of mayonnaise in there also. Y'all still waiting on that secret ingredient? Here it comes. Knorr vegetable recipe mix. This is good for dips, so we're going to put it in our mayonnaise and sour cream. I love this. It's got a lot of the flavors that we love. Carrots, onion, tomato, leek, green peas, sunflower, tomato powder, cabbage, and garlic powder, broccoli powder. Yeah, that's what's going to liven up our macaroni salad. Grab a whisk, blend this all together. I can smell it already. Look at that. Look at that creaminess. Y'all know, you got to dip a spoon in there. Make sure you don't need to add anything else. Wow, that is good. Yummy. Let's add that and give it a good stir. Told y'all, creamy. It's gonna be a good one. Let's stir it all up. Ooh, an explosion of flavor in here. All right, I'm gonna grab a spoon, give it a try for you. You know I'm going in. All right, right there. Right there, you guys. Go find this. That's amazing. I don't need to add any salt to this. I may add some cracked black pepper, but I think that'll be it. I'm going to chill this because, you know, macaroni salad tastes the best when it's chilled. Where are y'all? There you are, right there. All right, you guys, give me a thumbs up on this one. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button down below and that bell notification. That way you'll always know when my recipes are posted. Also, my recipes can be found at catherinesplates.com. Go over there and look for salads, and you can find my potato salads and other types of salads. Anything you need for barbecues this summer, it's all there. I'll see you on the next episode. Bye!